I felt like I was El Chapo in the flesh. Like, you couldn't tell me that I wasn't carrying a stack of heroin, cocaine, all that stuff. Like, I was packing, bro. I just knew. I felt like the biggest drug dealer. But it's that scare tactic. They said it so many times that I thought, bro, I didn't know who I was. I just knew. I was like, bruh, like, I'm not, they looking for me. Once we get there, bruh, this is the scare tactic. This is the only time I got nervous there. So they tell you multiple times, make sure you do not have any type of weapons, paraphernalia, anything. Don't have nothing that you shouldn't have with you, or like you will get in trouble. So basically we walk up to the Meps area. We're in rows because it's a lot of us, like 50 of us. So like we're in rows. Boop, 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 boop. And we're standing in our position. And it's this man that come out yelling, like, it mind you, it's dark outside. It gotta be like 5:10 or something. I don't know. He like, if you have any type of weapons, you need to let us know now. Now. If you walk through these doors with I'm like, bruh. I don't mind people yelling at me because I wasn't taking it personal. I know he was just doing his job, but it was more so like the amount of times that he kept saying it. I was like, bruh. Like the way I felt like I was El Chapo in the flesh. Like, you couldn't tell me that I wasn't carrying a stack of heroin, cocaine, all that stuff. Like, I was packing, bro. I just knew. I felt like the biggest drug dealer because I'm just like, he said it so many times, like I was just starting to second guess myself because anything could be looked at as a weapon. It could be like scissors. Don't bring scissors. Like if you're someone that carries scissors, I used to carry scissors in my bag just for like my hair and stuff if I ever had to clip something. But like that could be looked at as it. Like it's certain items that, you know, on this list that you just can't take. So like while we're in line, I'm like this. I'm like, bruh, that would be some mess. Just thinking to myself,
that would be some freaking mess if I walk through these doors after this whole time I've been trying to get here. And it's been so hard to get here. And they tell me I gotta leave because I got some stupid scissors or something in my bag.
Mind you, I didn't already check my bag like 6 or 7 times before I got here. But it's that scare tactic. They said it so many times that I thought, bro, I didn't know who I was. I just knew. I was like, bruh, like, I'm not, they looking for me. Like, I passed, obviously. I got through the metal detector, everything. I'm like, woo, which I knew, but like, because I checked my bag real quick. I'm like, do I got any scissors, razors, or anything? I ain't have nothing. We go in. So we go to this metal detector. We go in and we set our stuff. Like, you know, we go, boop. And it was like a locker room kind of like thing. We all set our stuff in there. We couldn't have nothing with us. We had to turn our cell phones off. That was like a no-go. You couldn't have your cell phone past a certain area and blase skip. So put our stuff in there, and then we go and we sit. We had to check in. This is where people were messing up. They gave us instructions. So when he was yelling outside to us, he gave us instructions. He said, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna do this. Like, we had to take out our piercings. Bruh, worst part of my whole experience because I couldn't get my piercings out. So y'all don't know, but I have a lot of piercings. Y'all probably like, where? I know, you can't see them. There was a point in time where I had 4 belly rings, all my ear piercings, which is whatever. I had 2 nose rings, don't got them no more because of this. I had a septum ring. My nipples used to be pierced. It was like so much. So I'm like, bro, how am I'm gonna take all this out? Because I hadn't taken these 2 nose rings out since I graduated high school. That was a long time ago. I haven't taken them belly rings out since I graduated high school. That was a long time ago. And I don't know how to take them out. Like, I never changed them before. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So they said that our liaisons, which I'm gonna get to them, they said that they would help us. But, you know, I struggle with that, bro. I thought they were going to send me home because I had walked up and they were like, you got to take that out. And I was like, oh, I thought somebody was going to help us. They said, well, you could talk to your liaison. My liaison was a dude who was fine, by the way. But that's besides the point. It was a dude. So I'm like, I'm not going to ask him. So I ended up having to go to it was a lady. I think she was like in the Coast Guards and the Marines or something. And she had to help me. But before she helped me, bro, I was in that bathroom for about 25 minutes. Probably holding up my whole crew because I don't even think they started until I got in there. Like, I was so late. Like, it was just a lot. But we finally got him out. I lost my nose rings, but hey, that's how it go. Thank God my belly rings didn't, you know, close. But that's not what this is about. So anyway, so at my Meps station, how it was is there was a desk, the main desk, and there was a line. It was a line of tape. Like, they had certain rules that we had to do. Like, when you step up to the desk, you cannot cross that line of tape. These MFers, like, bruh, they all walking past the line, saying, wait, Skip Bisco back! Do you see the line? Do you see the line? I'm like, bruh, don't you see the line? Don't you see the line? Like, what? But me, though, you know me, listening. Well, not even just listening. So my brother did this before, and I went up there to go see him when he swore in. And I remember seeing him standing, and I'm like, Kenny, like, go up to the desk. And he's like, I can't. And I'm like, why? He's like, the line. I'm like, what the? I knew not to cross that line, but they was just not listening, so they was getting yelled at. Anyway, so we go to the medical portion. So this is going to be the part, like, that most people are, like, fearful of, because the medical section is almost just like the way they talk to you in the medical section is the same way they was talking to me and, well, all of us outside. I mean, they weren't yelling, but they were just repeatedly saying, like, if you lie about this, you're going home, you're going to jail, it's a fine, make sure you tell your doctor everything. Like, let me just say this. Like, if you was in the womb, and I don't know, like, if you was planning your mom's womb, and then, like, next thing you know, you just tripped in the womb, and you bumped your head, I don't know, on her uterus, bro, they want you to tell them that. Like, they don't want you keeping no details out. They want you to tell them that. You know, like, and if you don't tell them that and they find out later, they let you know you're done, bro. Like, cutthroat, done, fines, jail time. What's disconnected? Hang up the phone, bro. So it's like you just have to be strong-minded going in there. Like how I was getting frantic. Oh my god, like it's all a mental thing, like. You know, because I feel like some people are even starting to second guess, like, this is a lot, like, going on. Do I really want to be doing this, you know? But it ain't for the weak. Like, they just weeding you out. Well, the first thing we did, we talked to this person. I can't remember what she was called, but they just ran over, you know, we filled out all this paperwork. You're going to fill out the same paperwork over and 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 over again and over again and over again and flip that way and over again and flip that way and butter it bow boom. Over and over and over again. You're gonna fill out the same paperwork, like, bro, like, you're gonna have to fill out so much paperwork over and over again. It's like almost annoying. And where we were, it was no clocks. There were no clocks, bro. So it was just like, what time is it? It was a very long process, but I think not having any clocks kind of made it better because you just didn't know what time. You didn't know how bad time was dragging because there wasn't no time to see. You didn't know. It was almost like them little Greek mythology things when you go to a certain place and you're like there forever, but you don't feel like you're there forever. It's just time. That's how I felt. I'm like, you're going to have a hearing test. My advice to you with the hearing test, like my brother told me, click it to ticket. I've never had a problem with my hearing, so like I was able to listen, but there are going to be times when it's going to sound just like this. And guess what? It's a sound. You just can't hear it. It's really a sound going off, and it sounds just like, and people might sit there and not click their clicker, but you're going to miss out. So this was me. And they'll tell you not to do that, but listen. So I would just, like how my brother told me every 3 seconds, like, they're like, if you could hear it, you know, you cool. But that moment when it get to that silence, it'd be like, That's when you need to start counting 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just make up your own little rhythm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, you know, every 2 seconds, every 3 seconds. Being that I'm trying to go to the Air Force, we have different tests. So, the eyesight test, I already knew, y'all. Y'all know I'm blind. Like, I got contacts. I would be wearing my glasses sometimes. So I already knew that was going to be a doozy. But, like, they had this depth perception test. Bruh. It was just like, you had to see the 3D. If it was like 3 circles, like, boop, boop. It's going to look just like this. And then they're going to ask you, which one is poking out more towards you? Like, which one looks more 3D? Girl, failed it. But it was okay. You know, I still qualified. Have a blood test. You'll talk to the doctor. They'll go over paperwork with you there. You know, just regular physical stuff. like that really wasn't the highlight of everything. Like testing, it was the hotel. I just had to tell y'all, like, that was, that was cracking. But for the physical things we had to do was like walk on our tippy toes, extend our arms, move them in circles, move them backwards, walk towards them on our tippy toes, walk backwards. We had to do the duck walk. Duck walk wasn't none, you feel me? Like, they was cool about it. Do it back. Hit one of these, flexors, and then, rotate them like that. Just like simple stuff. I'm trying to think of what else. You will be undressed in front of everyone. So if you're a female, I would just suggest that you shave. Just make sure you shave. Like, that was a problem I had. Yeah. I didn't have nair. Like, I wasn't shaving with no razor. Like, I wasn't shaving with no razor for nobody. So I'm like, whoever female gonna be in here, she just got to see what she gonna have to see. And I'm sticking to that. But yeah, just make sure you shave, be considerate of others. Yeah, so after everything was done, I was starving. Like, I was getting mean. I was about to turn into the Hulk on all of them. If you pass, like, they tell you right there after the medical portion, like, they tell you, like, that you qualify. So once you qualify, like, I was quiet as a mouse too. Like, I just went through the motions how I needed to. I ain't talked to nobody. You know me, antisocial. You feel me? So after that, they had a lunch for us. Okay. I went to go get the lunch. I let everybody know. I'm like, hey, made it through. Like, the lunch was slapping. It was like this nice little turkey sub. They had all types of stuff for us. But we weren't done. Like, Meps was like long as ever. Like, we didn't leave. I didn't leave Meps until 3:30 p.m. Mind you, we got there around like 5 in the morning. Yeah. So you meet with your liaisons. Now, this is all I got to say about this. Nobody was mean to me. Like I said, they was definitely getting at other people. Like, there was this one Asian guy, and I felt so bad for him because the lady was telling him to do something. I don't know what she was telling him to do, like to take his arm out of his sleeve. That's what she was saying. She's like, take your arm out of your sleeve. And he was struggling. She's like, you know what? Just get out my face. You could just get out. That's how they was talking to them. I'm like, dang, bro. Like, y'all got to start following directions. Y'all got to start following directions. But, it didn't happen to me. But anyway, back to liaisons. My liaison was fine. Fine. Can I say that? He was cute. What happened was I went back to their, office. You talked to them or whatever. Because I think that's who we met with first, if I remember. Before medical, we met with our liaisons. And then we went to the medical portion. Then we ate. No, then we checked back with our liaisons. Then we ate. Then we had to go back to our liaisons. Because they go through all your paperwork. If you're qualified, go through all that with you. And then you talk about jobs. I still haven't picked my job yet because I just haven't. I don't know. I'm supposed to be meeting with my recruiter actually tomorrow to try to pick my job. But this is all I got to tell you about the liaisons, okay? I don't care how nice your liaison is. I don't care how fine as wine that man, that girl is. They are not your friends. They're going to be so nice to you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be so nice to you. And let me just tell you something. They're not your friends. They are the ops. Your liaison is the op. Okay? You in the back, your friendly self. Your liaison is the ops. They're the ops. Like, they are not your friends. Everybody in that piece is really trying to get you out of there. I hate to say it like that. Like, they want you to go through. Like, I'm not trying to make it as a negative thing, but they're weeding people out. They want to see who gonna slip up. They want to see who gonna crack because it's not for the weak. So I'm telling you, they are not your friends. Okay? So don't get that confused. My overall experience was great. Like, the hotel was everything. I actually can't wait because you actually go through the same process again. What we do, where I'm at, we go to the same hotel. Because when we really swear in and we leave off for boot camp, So after everything with my liaison, I went to go swear in. They had us, raise our hand, say we had to say, help me God, blah, 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 man. And then, we had to, get in our position, Oh, y'all can't see my hands, but So it was a great experience. It was very long. It's just very long. It's just a long, 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 long experience. But everything was great for me. I stayed to myself, as I told y'all before. I honestly would just tell you, don't be scared.